So I'm about to export this video, and Kayla said that it would be a good idea if we made kind of like a disclaimer for the video. I know there are going to be a lot of different opinions, and I know that different mediums will say different things, and a lot of people are going to say we should have burnt the board or we should have gifted it to somebody, but this is what we chose to do. And so if you don't agree with what we did, I'm very sorry, but I spoke to somebody that I do trust, a medium that I do trust, somebody who I know is reliable and somebody that I know is legit and real and she knows what she's talking about. So I trusted in her and I did what she told me to, and honestly, I mean, it's been a couple days and like it seems fine. Honestly, like nothing has happened, and like nothing really happened consistently. So I mean, I guess obviously we're still gonna have to wait and see if everything's okay, but like we're still doing everything that she told us to and we're fine. And honestly, like I'm feeling better as well. Like I don't know about you, Kayla.
Hi guys, I look ugly as heck, but
it doesn't matter. This whole video we look ugly as heck.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I definitely feel better. I mean, I'm getting better sleep. I guess I just don't feel as uncomfortable as I used to.
Yeah, I definitely don't feel as uncomfortable, but I just wanted to throw this in really quickly just so you guys know that, like, I know there's going to be a lot of people who are like, I don't agree with what you did, and that's fine.
I mean, it's already happened and the video hasn't even been out yet.
Yeah, like we already did it, it's done. We're not going back on what we did, so I just wanted to throw this in there really quickly. But yeah, okay, enjoy the video. Hi guys, I'm sorry this is gonna be a really weird intro to the video. I actually wasn't even planning on filming anything right now. That's why I just showered. I look like a mess right now. But I wanted to record this mainly because I wanted you guys to be as involved as possible in this whole process. I'm about to call a medium that I don't know her personally, but basically it's like a friend of a family friend, that kind of thing. They know her personally, and she lives in Arizona, so she's not able to come to me, but I texted her today because something happened last night, and I have you guys tweeting at me, and you guys are going through all of my streams and all my videos and stuff and finding all these different things, and honestly at this point I just really want it to be over with. It's getting to the point where I'm not comfortable in my own home, and it's never been like that before. I texted the medium and I asked her advice. Basically, I just texted her and I said, hi, like my name is Courtney. I have a Ouija board in my apartment and we've had a lot of strange occurrences. I just was wondering if you had any advice as to how to dispose of the board. So she told me to bury the board, give it back to the earth, wrap it in a cloth, and just bury it. So we were going to do that, but I texted her again and I said, I told her we were gonna sage my apartment and I wanted to know if there was anything else that we should do, and she told me to call her. And now I have to explain the story to her, and I just know that she's gonna be like, you're an idiot, and I'm just mentally preparing myself for that. So I'm gonna call her really quick. Hopefully I filmed a beginning to this video, or maybe this is the beginning. I really don't know what I'm doing right now. If I'm honest, I'm really nervous to speak to her, mainly because I know that this is our fault. Like I know that we messed up. So I'm gonna call her and we're gonna see what she says. I'm gonna ask her for permission, and if she says no, then obviously I'll cut right here and I will update you guys on everything that I can afterwards, but I'm hoping that she'll say yes. I don't see why that would be an issue. So, oh, by the way, we're in my car because Kayla is recording something in the house right now, or in my apartment. She needed to help somebody with a video, and she didn't realize that I had to call this lady at 6, and I'm already like 10 minutes late, and I have really bad OCD when it comes to like timing. So I was like, I'm just gonna go film this in my car. And I kind of would prefer to speak to her alone versus being surrounded by people who are constantly asking questions and stuff. I just want this to be a very quick and easy conversation because I'm nervous. But okay, I'm gonna call her.
Hello.
Hi, this is Courtney.
Hi, Courtney.
Hi,
this is Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. How are you doing?
I'm good. Somebody opened something that was something really, really nasty in. What's the use for? Is it for the Ouija board or?
Yeah, so we started using the board, I mean, honestly, 2 years ago at this point. So I've just been documenting a lot of it. And so this is kind of like, I mean, obviously we need to get rid of the board, and I know that, but I just kind of wanted all of my followers to be updated, I mean, as much as possible. So I was going to film the conversation between you and I just to give them some more insight, I guess, and hopefully they can learn from my mistakes.
Okay, well, you never want to burn or throw away a Ouija board.
Okay.
You bury it.
Okay.
You can also bury it, wrap it in cloth, and sea salt.
Okay.
Or black salt.
Okay, does it matter how far away we go? Like, I mean, obviously we don't want it to be too close to us, but does that necessarily matter?
Yeah, it matters. You want to make sure nobody finds it.
Okay.
And that it is buried deep enough, nobody can dig it up.
Okay. And then, as for my apartment, so we were going to get sage. Everything's closed today, so we'll have to do that tomorrow. Is there anything else that you could recommend that we do? Just, I mean, to be safe, just to be, you know, cautious.
if you sage, you have to sage 30 days in a row.
Okay.
Same time every day.
Okay.
Do not do one day and skip a day.
Okay.
Yeah. If you've got something that's causing an issue, you need to make sure the spirit understands you mean business.
Okay.
Black salt is what I would border your apartment with.
Okay.
It's a little stronger, and I would use Palo Santo, not sage,
Okay.
for this.
Do you think that would be, I mean, I move in 2 months as well, so I'm just hoping that maybe whatever is attached to either the board or to my apartment or to me, I mean, I'm hoping that it'll go away by then, but do you think that that'll be enough, just those 2 things?
Honestly, no.
Okay. So I was going to have someone try to come to my apartment. It's unfortunate that you're not in Texas or that I'm not in Arizona, but do you think that would be a smart idea to have someone who's able to come and help us, I guess, in person?
Contact a local group.
Okay.
Make sure somebody has the background of a naturopath or somebody that's into the earth, because the herbs, the sage, your Palo Santo, all that good stuff can help you.
Okay.
If you get a ghost paranormal group in there, make sure there's a priest or somebody religious attached to that group so they can help remove
Okay.
or kind of dissipate what you guys have done.
Okay. This all started happening, I mean, it's been maybe a couple weeks, but I really haven't been in Texas that much in the last couple weeks, so I haven't noticed as much, but last night something else happened, and so we're kind of at the point where we know that we need to do something. So, and we actually got it on camera, which is the worst part because I have to rewatch it and I know that it happened. So that's why I texted you today, because I was like, okay, I need to figure out, I guess, where to start with all of this.
What did you capture on the camera?
So I actually, so it's not a, I've caught like, I could even send you the photos if you'd like. I was recording one night because my blinds were moving in this really weird way, and it almost looked like they were being clapped together, like somebody was taking them and clapping the center together, but the rest of them were very still. And in the window, like to my outside, you can actually see a face, and I thought it might be a glare from the lights outside, but somebody actually caught, I stream, and so somebody found in one of my streams a face in my kitchen in the dark that kind of resembled the face that was also in the window in like an earlier video. And it's just like a white face, and it looks like a woman, which is who we were speaking to, or who we believed we were speaking to. And then last night I was alone in my apartment and I was actually streaming, and there was a very loud bang in my kitchen that sounded like either like somebody slammed one of my cabinets shut, or it sounded like they pounded on the counter. And I mean, I double checked everything and nothing fell, and like there was absolutely nothing that could have made that noise.
Okay. The first thing I need you to do inside the apartment and around yourself is put your circle of protection up.
I'm sorry?
What that is, do you know what that is?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, so circle of protection protects your energy from any other energy.
Okay.
Including spirit.
Okay.
So you want to, if you stand in the center of your apartment and say, I encircle my place with the white light of divine love and universal protection, three times strong. You say it 3 times.
Okay.
And you put that, what you need to do is visualize a bright white light.
Okay.
From the heavens, from above, whatever. You need to do that.
Okay.
You also do that around your own physical body, and that protects your energy from their energy.
Okay.
And anytime you need to do it, you can do it as many times as you want.
Okay.
Definitely get rid of the Ouija board.
Yeah, we're doing that, I mean, as soon as possible, yeah.
But you guys need to, I mean, I don't touch them.
Okay, yeah.
It's a portal. It's a portal, and when you open it, you've opened something.
Yeah.
So, again, try black salt, Palo Santo, protect your energy, and get rid of the Ouija board.
Okay. Okay, I can do that.
You want to be careful.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much.
If you have any questions, Courtney, just let me know.
Okay, well, thank you. Okay, so yeah, she's like, you're an idiot, which I expected. I know a lot of you guys think I'm an idiot, and that's fine. I'm not even gonna try to defend myself. I was gonna try to defend myself in this video because one of my videos recently like got a lot of traffic from people who haven't followed the whole story, and a lot of people were insulting me, and honestly, I will take it because at this point, I'd feel dumb. Which is unfortunate because, I mean, like I said, the whole thing was really cool. The concept of it was really cool, and I wish that it was like that, but the reality is it's not like that. So we are going to, I guess, get this started, and we're going to bury the Ouija board, get rid of it forever and never touch it ever again. And let's go tell Kayla. We have to put up our divine light. I'm gonna have to rewatch this back to see what she said again, but we're gonna get this stuff started, guys. Okay, I'm with Kayla now.
Hello, everybody.
We're just gonna go to Walmart really quick, and we're going to get a shovel and salt, and we're going to bury this shit, and we're never gonna look at it ever again. I'm sorry for the way that I look right now. I was not expecting to do this. We literally we were in Oklahoma all day. We just got back to Texas, and now we're dealing with this. So you guys have to ignore it. I really don't give a shit, honestly. But we're just gonna go to Walmart. We have the board up there. We put like a t-shirt over it so we don't have to like walk around with it, but we have the board, and now we're going, yeah, I mean, I already said what I'm doing 5 million times, so we'll see you guys in a second.
Hello, everyone.
This whole video is just gonna be full of shitty angles and horrible quality film. Okay,
And pure exhaustion because that's what we've gotten to.
okay, so hey guys, welcome to our haul.
Welcome to Walmart.
This is all the stuff that we got. So we bought a shovel. I felt like we looked like we were like burying a body with all the stuff that we were buying, so we have a shovel. And then we got sea salt that she told us to get. And then we actually also got, we had to get a cloth to wrap the board in, so we just got a pillowcase. This is the worst video ever. And then we also got essential oils.
We got this diffuser as well. And some candles to put here so we can put the essential oil on top and just like cleanse out the apartment.
Yeah, so we
attract
got
more positive.
Yeah, we got rosemary, which is supposed to like, it's like a positive energy. Like it's supposed to bring positive energy and get rid of anything negative. We couldn't find sage, so we didn't get that. We have to get the Palo Santo tomorrow, which is the wood that she told us to get, the holy wood that will burn in the apartment every day for 30 days.
So here it is. We've parked the car and we're about to walk across the street to bury it in the woods.
And then we'll talk to you guys more, like, I mean, obviously I'm gonna record us burying it, but we'll talk to you guys a little bit more later, just about like how we're feeling and stuff, because this like sucks. Like it really sucks because it's
just like, it just feels like everything's kind of been a lie.
It's
a hard, It's like losing a friend almost, but like losing a friend you never had.
Yeah, it's like a shitty situation. So we're gonna go bury the shit and hopefully get this over with.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, T, or whoever you are. Are you fucking serious?
I hate that.
So, okay, we literally decided like on this random spot, and
it just so happens to have that written. So.
But basically she told us that we need to bury it where nobody will find it, like where nobody will dig it up. So we're honestly just in this like random little forest area, like off the side of the road, and hopefully, I guess it's not really a forest, but you guys know what I mean. We're gonna try to find a spot.
Nobody's gonna come back here for sure.
Yeah, no one's gonna find this shit. So we're going to bury her.
We're going to bury it.
Gonna bury it. Okay, so we put the Ouija board in here, and then we have to bury the planchette separately, I believe. I mean, she didn't say that, but I think we're gonna do that anyway. So the board is in here, where that we've been using, and then honestly, I don't know where the planchette is, Kayla. Oh shit, okay. We're gonna bury this in a separate spot. We have a hole that we're digging over there. She's pretty deep so far.
Doing our best.
We're doing our best, yeah.
It's just like, I'm thinking about it right now, and like, say one day, for some reason, some kids are in here like smoking the devil's lettuce, something like that. And they're like, what's this? Like, it looks like a pile of dirt or something like that. And they dig in, they're like,
I look exhausted, and I am exhausted. So I think we could honestly probably put it, or should you go deeper? Okay, I'm gonna help her dig, and then we're gonna bury it. The board is buried down there. We're just gonna throw away the box. We were gonna try to bury it, but I don't think it really matters that much. And then we're gonna bury the planchette over here, just further away from the board.
You can honestly just put it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's far enough.
Maybe a little bit further. I'm gonna help her again. Okay, not. Okay, so the planchette is buried down here, and then the board is gonna be all the way over here. I'm hoping, because obviously it's gonna look like we dug at something, so I'm just hoping that over time it'll begin to look more natural again.
I mean, maybe. I mean, it's pretty far down though.
Yeah, I mean,
we could take like some grass and just throw it on it or something.
I don't want to like rip the plants out of the ground. Oh, you dumbass. Okay, well, I mean, I'm sure that over time, I mean, yeah. So basically what the medium said was to just give it back to the earth, so that's exactly what we did. And now we're gonna go home. I had to help Kayla dig with my hands.
Salt on it first.
Oh yeah, so now we have to put just the sea salt on top of it.
Honestly, you know, also we could just put a little bit of the essential oil on it if we really want.
Oh yeah, maybe just to get rid of the negative energy. Yeah, okay. We're gonna do that really quick. Sorry, I mean, there's really nothing for you guys to watch. We're literally just trying to get rid of this shit.
Yeah.
Okay, and now we're going to go back home and then we'll sit down with you guys for a little bit and we'll talk. I'll probably make one more video about all this stuff after this, just like, I guess, reading your guys' comments and seeing what you guys are saying, because that's just what I've done since the beginning. I've always just kind of like taken what you guys have told me and all that stuff and like reacted to it essentially, or I don't know, shared with you guys your guys' thoughts. And I want to be able to do that one more time, but honestly after this, I mean, we're done, and this is not something that I want to continue, and this is not something that I want to keep bringing up. So I mean, this is the end, which sucks, but like I said, we'll talk to you guys more about that when we get back to my apartment. So we'll see you guys in like 2 seconds. Okay, so now basically all we have to do is so we're gonna set up the diffuser and we're gonna put the rosemary in the diffuser, and then I'm gonna spread the salt around the kitchen, just around the floors. And then I'm wondering, because it was on top of the fridge, if we should do something like...
We could put the diffuser there.
Oh yeah, okay, that'd probably be a good idea, yeah. So we're gonna spread the salt around. I guess I could probably set you guys over here so you can watch this beautiful process happen of me spreading salt around my floor.
Some real shit, dude. Some real scary ass shit. Candle has been placed in the diffuser. It's just sad too because we have like the coin that we use just sitting right there. Essential oil is burning up there. This is where the Ouija board once was. She's lining the whole kitchen with the sea salt.
Like out now, but like...
We're out?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like my main concern was like around the fridge and stuff and like in this area because...
Do you want to, I mean, I don't know if we're totally out, but do you want to put it up there?
I just feel like my main concern is like right next to the fridge because that's where we kept the board, and then like this area because that's where we caught one of the faces.
I mean, and that's it. I mean, we can do the prayer real quick if you know what it is.
Let's not do that on camera because I don't want that to be something that we don't take seriously.
Okay.
So a lot of you guys have been sending me tweets and stuff after my stream. Oh my gosh, I need to explain that because you guys don't even know. So the reason that we kind of rushed all of this and the reason we're doing all of this is because last night, from like when we're filming this, I was streaming and like randomly during the stream everybody heard the same like clicking noise, and it sounded like it came from the computer, but none of us knew what was happening, like where it came from. It was just so random. And then a little bit later, probably like I don't know how much later, maybe 30 minutes later, I heard the loudest like bang in the kitchen, and it either sounded like somebody was slamming a cupboard shut or they were smacking their hand on the table. I have the clip of it, so like I'll put the clip right here. I hate this stupid game. I hate this stupid game. But basically I turned around and I was so panicked. Like I ended the stream immediately and like I tried calling Kayla, I tried to find out where my friends were. I made my stream sit and like hang out with me until I figured out what I was gonna do because I was just terrified. And like I could barely speak and I was shaking so bad because it's like, it was so loud, and for my mic to catch it like as loud as it did, I don't know, it's like it was so obviously in my apartment and directly behind me. Somebody also pointed out, so in my last video, or like in the My Spirit Lied to Me video, someone said that they found a face in the window, and I talked about that in my last video as well, and so I'll put the picture of like the face, whatever. And then in one of my streams somebody also found another face that kind of resembled the one that was seen in my window, and so like I'll put those side by side so you guys can see them. And it's just, at this point, I don't know really what to believe. It's just there's like so much evidence I feel like that we found, and I know some of it might be easily explained, but I think all of it together, it's just really overwhelming. And yeah, I don't know, like I really don't even know what else to say.
Yeah, it just, none of this is like a risk worth taking anymore, and it's like, you know, cool if we could have gone to a medium or psychic and really figured out whether this was tea the whole time or whether it was just a whole misunderstanding or what it is. But I just feel like if it was the tea that we all thought it was, like this, all the things wouldn't have happened. That we, like, she would have stopped the curtains a long time ago. She would never have smacked on anything. Yeah. Or like tried to make herself visible, because that's not gonna help anything. Like I don't.
Yeah, and like I should say too, when like the smacking happened, I mean, even during my stream, I checked my entire kitchen 2 or 3 times. I checked every single cabinet to see if anything fell. I checked my fridge to see if anything fell. I checked my little pantry area to see if anything fell. like nothing was moved out of place.
And I mean, I checked when I got home too, like double checked,
Yeah.
and she was like, I checked there, and I was like, I know, but I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
And nothing, like everything the exact same. So
Yeah, I was like, I told them too, as we were on our way home, I was like, I might have missed something because I was panicking when I did it, so like I'm hoping that we get back there and something is just falling over, I don't know. But it was just so loud, and I was alone. It's like there's nothing, I don't know, like there's nothing that could have made that noise.
yeah.
I don't know. It's just
weird.
It's just a lot that's happening. And again, like I said earlier, I'll make another video on this, I guess, when it's not so like heavy on us, because obviously you can tell that we're just like really done with it. But I know, I hope this is the end of it, I guess, as much as it sucks. And it's like kind of an emotional thing because we did have a really long relationship with T, and now it's just done, which is weird.
It's just weird because it's like, you know, like you go back to the very first video, like you never thought it was gonna get to this point, and it's like, it totally sucks that like we had to do this, but I don't know.
It's just crazy too that like the last time we talked to her was like that makeup video, and it was like just something for fun, and we never spoke to her after that, so we never even like had
that's what kind of sucks a little bit. That's something that's probably gonna eat at me for a little bit. It's just all these like doubts that are like normal to have, and not just because I'm like being stupid. It's not that I'm gonna act on them, but it's just like definitely hard to be like, well, what if we did talk to her one more time, or like what if we did give her another chance and like seeing what happened. But I don't know, part of me that wishes we did it, but honestly for like the greater good of everything, it's just like better to not welcome it anymore because we've welcomed it enough.
Yeah. And so I mean, you guys saw like what the medium said. If things keep happening, she told me to get like a paranormal group in here and like a priest and stuff. I'm moving in like 2 months, thank fucking God. I'm hoping that like I just get out of here and this is not something that we have to bring up ever again. The thing I think that sucks the most is like, I know that people warned me, and I know we didn't listen because we thought like, oh, we're being cautious, so it'll be fine, and we're doing this, it'll be fine, and it's not fine.
Yeah, I mean, but like where we had people that were trying to warn us, we also had people that, you know, were saying that it was okay.
Yeah.
And like, so it's just like, we had no reason until like literally a couple months ago to ever believe that it wasn't her.
I feel like there are so many different opinions on the board and so many different theories on the board.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to like narrow it down to believe, to just believe one thing.
No, yeah, I agree.
Because I had my opinions on the board, and I still kind of do, but just after all of this, I just think it's smarter not to fuck with it, obviously.
Of course not, yeah.
But I still don't believe in Zozo necessarily. I don't necessarily believe that you can ever contact anything like that evil through the board, I guess. But obviously we're at a point where it's something that's fucking with us, and like that's not even worth it. That's not worth it at all, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I just feel like, I don't know, it's time for it to be over.
Weird.
And yeah.
I was telling, oh wait, no, I think I already said this in the car, but it's just weird. It's like losing a friend a little bit, and it does kind of hurt. It's like, I feel like we're talking about someone that who like actually we lost in this dimension and stuff, but it's like, I don't know, it's just like, it's always a connection that like, I feel like if T ever did exist, the three of us will always have that kind of thing. Or like, well, I feel like you and I will probably, I mean, and like Stephanie too and stuff like that, and some people that witnessed it, but like you and I will always be the two people that like really knew like how we felt and like how real it felt, and
it's because
how
it's like,
comfortable we were.
obviously it's really easy for people to say that all of this is fake, and it's really easy to watch these videos and not believe them, but at this point it's like, I've tried to defend myself. I mean, in some cases, I mean, I know I typically don't, I don't know, but I just feel like we will always know, and that's like all that matters. It's like,
oh, for sure. And we're never gonna convince anyone anyway, and like,
I know, it's not like you can change someone's mind about this kind of stuff. If they don't believe in it, they're not going to believe in it until they experience something like this.
You smell the rosemary?
Yeah, the rosemary is very strong back there. But yeah, like I said, I mean, this will be one of the last videos where I ever talk about this. I'll go to like, I'll talk about it again in another video where I'm just not so worn out and over all of it, just so I can, I guess, like my thoughts are all over the place right now. I can barely speak. Like I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know what that noise is either outside.
I don't either. It's weird.
Yeah. Hopefully this is close to the end of it. I would love for us to be able to just be completely done and no one ever talk about it again, but I know that's not a thing. I know this is going to be brought up forever, and people are always going to be like, did anything else happen? Did anything else happen? And just know that like, obviously if anything is to happen, we'll keep you updated. But for now,
this is it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll probably upload another video next week, just like I said, and then that will be like officially the end.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So just like for those of you who do plan on using Ouija boards, if you do after all this, good luck, Charlie.
Good luck, Charlie.
But just be careful.
Yeah, just know that there's a lot more to it than you think.
And it's just better to spend time with the people in this dimension for now until you have to go to that dimension. So.
But I hope you guys enjoyed. I mean, I didn't, to be honest. This was horrible. Like I was even telling Kayla, like, after one of the clips that I filmed, I was like, I don't even want to film this, but I just feel obligated to because I know you guys want to be a part of this, and you guys have been a part of this for a long time. And so I was like, I feel like you guys deserve to be part of this whole experience, even if it is hard for us to even film it or even talk about it right now. So
this sucks so bad.
But okay, I'm gonna end the video because I really have nothing else to say right now. But we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. Bye little pool.
Bye.
Bye.